Good afternoon to all my wonderful viewers out there, and welcome back to another Streetwear Talk video, the series where I cover the latest streetwear releases, I cover the latest streetwear news, and of course, in the series, we just discuss streetwear pretty generally. In today's video, I'm going to be covering all the release details, all the pieces releasing, and my thoughts and opinions on an upcoming collaboration. Which collaboration are we going to be covering in today's video? Well, we're going to be covering the collaboration with Supreme New York and WTAPS for Supreme's 15th week of their Fall/Winter 2021 collection. Before we start talking about this week 15 collaboration at all, I've got to do one thing beforehand. I've got to come out here and thank you guys once again. So what happened is you guys surprised me with a little bit of a gift just as I clocked off work. What was the little surprise? Well, you guys came in and smashed out that subscriber milestone that I set in the past couple videos, which was 3,175 subs. And it means a couple things. It means I have to come out here and say thank you guys for the constant support. Thank you to the public and private subscribers for subscribing to the channel. I wouldn't be here without you guys, and I wouldn't be hitting these milestones without you. But also, the second thing I've got to do is update our little subscriber milestone badge there. So, as some of you may or may not know, every 25 subs, I update our little subscriber milestone badge because YouTube doesn't care about us till we hit 100K. So we got to do our own milestones. You know, you got to set your own goals. So goodbye, 3,150. Hello, 3,175. It's crazy. I'm really shocked, guys. It's like literally on the last day of November, we hit the milestone that I asked for. It's just crazy. It's just absolutely crazy. I wanted to thank you guys for the continuous support, and also to set a new subscriber milestone. So I really want to see if we can hit 3,200 before the end of the year. We've got 1 month to do it. Like, hopefully we can, but I'm going to set a little bit of a closer one. Let's see if we can hit 3,180 subs, I guess before the end of November. Okay, a lot of you are probably like, Daniel, shut up and just tell me about the week 15 collaboration so I can figure out what I'm buying so I can resell it on StockX a day later. I don't know, maybe that is the case, but okay, let's start talking about it. Week 15, what are we getting? Well, Supreme is collaborating with Japanese brand WTAPS, spelt WTAPS. It's pronounced WTAPS. This brand was founded in 1996, 2 years after Supreme was founded, by, please forgive me for the pronunciation here, Tetsu Nishiyama. Probably absolutely butchered that. I know of WTAPS' work. I've followed them for a couple of years now. I would describe the main stuff that they release as modernized high-end outdoor wear, and modernized and high-end, I guess, military wear that's been, I guess, made more street friendly. Like, it's not really heavy militarized stuff that looks like you just left the army base. It looks more street oriented, but it's very high quality and very expensive, as to be expected when something's high quality. But yeah, that is what WTAPS brings to the table, and it'll be interesting when we cover the collaboration today to see if those elements are brought together with Supreme and to see how it's all going to mesh together. And we'll be covering all that in today's video. We'll cover the release details to do with the collaboration, all the pieces releasing in the collaboration, and of course my thoughts and opinions on the pieces and collab as a whole. How we're going to cover all those details is of course by using a HYPEBEAST article. We'll head on over there now and we'll start covering the release details for this collaboration. And this is the HYPEBEAST article that we'll be using today, guys. If you guys want to check it out, maybe steal some editorial images to use as phone backgrounds or something, it'll be linked down in that description section below for you guys to check out. We'll be covering the release details, the official the editorial, the images of the individual pieces, and my thoughts and opinions on the collab. And I would love to hear from you guys on how you feel about it down in that comment section below. Looking at this first image, It looks like we get that outwear type of vibe the WTAPS brings, so I'm very keen to dive into it. But we first got to cover those release details for the collaboration. So, WTAPS Supreme Fall 2021 collab will see a global release via the Streetwear imprints website, December 2nd. That checks out. Today is the last day of November on the Tuesday, and then on the Thursday will be the 2nd of December. That makes sense. It'll be dropping 11 a.m. EDT time in the US. It'll be dropping in the various different time zones on the 2nd for the EU and that whole region there. If you guys want further details on that or have any questions about that, definitely put a comment in the comment section down below. We'll also be covering it in further detail when I do the drop list video for week 15, which will be coming as well. Now, of course, Japan gets a little bit later. I don't know why, but they do. They get it on the Saturday, which is going to be December 4th, 11 a.m. Japanese Standard Time. And I can imagine it's going to be a big hit over there as well. I mean, it is a collaboration with a Japanese brand. So, I don't know. I feel like they'll have some, you know, some hometown love because it's a WTAPS collab. I mean, maybe I could be wrong. Maybe they don't like WTAPS anymore, but I feel like they do. I feel like it would be pretty popular. They love their Americana and their Japanese redo of Americana, so I could see military wear being modernized and put more in a streetwear style being a hit over there. But anyway, that's a totally different conversation for another time. Let's get into it. So we'll cover the editorial now, which is a bunch of the skaters rocking the collab, and then we'll dive into the individual pieces. Okay, so here we have the first image of a very, I don't want to say furry, but it is a furry piece. We've got this hooded, furry, I'm going to assume faux fur jacket. I love it. Would I have preferred it if it was collared? Yes, but I still feel like it's a vibe. The green fur works really well. I wouldn't personally wear it with the sweats that are being worn in this image, but it's a nice piece, and it's gonna be a damn expensive one. Looks like we get a co-branded beanie as well in this collaboration. It's making me feel a bit hot. It was like almost 30 degrees Celsius in Australia today. I cannot imagine wearing this outside right now. It would just be too hot. Next we get what looks like a bulletproof vest. I assume it's probably not going to have Kevlar actually inside it. It has visual upper armored by Supreme, WTAPS, and then both of the brand's established dates, established years, sorry. 94 for Supreme, 96 for WTAPS. New York and Tokyo, the two birthplaces for the brands. I kind of like that. I like that it's quite literally symbolizing that they're collabing and that they've been around for a while. We can see the co-branded beanie as well up the top there, done in a more American, I would say, sportswear. You know, it looks like an American team's merch on the top there with the bonbon and the text styling and everything like that. An interesting take to take. I like that they did this vest though. It definitely plays to WTAPS' roots there, and the beanie plays more to Supreme's. A very nice little touch there. Ooh, very nice, very nice. We've got a varsity jacket which features a rotten apple with a snake coming through its mouth and popping out its eye, and on the top there it says, I don't actually know, bombers? I don't know. Either way, it's sick. I love this black and red color. I'd be interested to see what the text says down the sides of the arms, but I'm sure when we get to the individual pieces, we'll see how that looks. On the front, it has in this really nice embroidery, WTAPS Supreme. Very nice. On the other side, it features, I don't even know, just some text that says New York, Tokyo, World Series, a couple other things there. On the side, it says Skekkum? Yeah. SICEM and exclamation marks, I think. Skekkum. Interesting little graphic there. The white one looks really nice as well. I like that they went with white leather arms and a white woolen body, and then they did the huge graphic on the back. Look how massive that is. That is huge, and I just realized the bee is a snake as well. That is massive. That is going to look huge if you pick up an extra large one, which, I mean, I wouldn't mind doing. But yeah, that is, wow. That is, it's going to be dumb expensive. that piece in particular. Next we get a soccer jersey, very typical of Supreme. I don't like the fit of the Supreme soccer jerseys because, as you can see here, it's definitely more of a fitted fit for these Supreme soccer jerseys. I've got the old dirty bastard one that I unboxed on the channel a while ago. I want them super oversized. When I pick these up, I want them so baggy, and Supreme does not make them big enough for me to buy them at that size that I want them at, which is unfortunate because this one doesn't look half bad. I like its graphics down the bottom there with the lines and on the arms, and the font down the chest there. It's nice. It's a shame that I just can't get it as big as I want to get it. We've got a crew neck sweater with that same graphic that we saw on the vest, now featured on the chest here of this sweater. It's all right. I like the coloring. The coloring plays to WTAPS's, military style there. Not too bad. Then we get the Skekkum hoodie, which was the graphic that we saw down the side of the varsity jacket there, with a nice little co-branding tag just above the kangaroo pouch. Then we've got a nice little tee here that says "Street as usual." Fun little slogan, 2021, WTAPS, and then the Supreme box logo. That's a cool tee. I hope that there's nothing too much going on the front of it, because I kind of like the back of it. It's nice and simple. We'll have to see. We'll see it when we cover all the pieces. And the final photo showcased in the editorial is a pretty crazy one. Reminds me of like just after Wu-Tang Clan's debut record, when Method Man and a lot of the group were wearing like a full set of teeth like this, but had like the vampire fangs, or like the really pronounced teeth there. It's crazy. As we can see, it says Supreme in the top there, and then WTAPS down the bottom. Do I want that? I mean, I think it would be sick to own. I mean, it wouldn't fit my mouth. I don't know. These things generally aren't one size fits all, so I don't know how that's gonna work. But I mean, is it wearable, or is it just like a little accessory like this? I would want it to be wearable because I think that would be so much fun to wear. Just as like a dumb little accessory, but we'll have to see. Maybe, I mean, there is smoke coming out of it, so maybe it's just an incense holder. Maybe it's not even versatile or usable at all, but it would be a pretty cool idea for an incense holder. We'll have to see. Let's dive into the last 34 images, which will be the individual pieces, and we'll see what we're getting in this collaboration. Okay, obviously we get the big kahuna, the big piece that a lot of us are mainly here for, which is the varsity jacket. The first color that gets showcased to us is the black and red color. We've got 94, 96 on the left arm, so the starting years for both the brands. We've got the Skekkum graphic down the right arm, and then we've got text graphics on the chest there. I really like that puff print embroidery of WTAPS and Supreme written there. That's really nice. Not really enthralled by this over here, but that's nice. I like that. We then get the huge, I'm going to assume it's Chanel embroidery graphic on the back there. That is massive. I don't know if you can really appreciate it until you either see it on body or you really think about it. That's covering the whole shoulder area and traveling down the back as well. That is going to be massive, but I love it. I want it. Give it to me in this color. Give it to me in the white. The white is sick as well. Unfortunately, that's the only two colors it's releasing in, but I love it. Such a sick piece. Definitely one I'm going to have my eyes on. If it's like reasonably priced. Like if it's a couple hundred, okay. If it's closer to 1,000, maybe not. But it would be a dope piece to own. Next, we move into the big old furry boy. We've got this, I'm again assuming faux fur, green, I'm gonna say parka just because of how the paneling's done, and I like how that paneling's done. It's not just one big furry piece, it's got the panels done on the arms to make it look kind of like a hooded puffer, but instead of the normal traditional puffer look, they went with faux fur. And it's kind of fun. I like it. I hope it does come in some other colors though, because I'd love to see what else they have for offerings. Of course, a black. Why did I not think of that? Of course it would come in a black. Wow, only two colors. I would have loved to seen like, I don't know, like a maroon one or a purple one. I know they're not typical colors that WTAPS goes for, but we could have gone crazy with this. And I like going crazy sometimes. It's got co-branding on the interior there, and I like how the interior looks. It looks very comfortable and warm. Again though, not ideal for the current weather in the land down under, I'll tell you that much. Next we move into the vests. I actually quite like these. They're not overly padded where it seems a bit large, but they are done in that like Kevlar bulletproof vest style, because you can see the little straps that you pull undone to get the piece off. This is really fun, and I like the colors it's come in so far as well. We've got it in this nice red, we've got it in a very nice brown here, a black. Those are the those are three really solid colors for the vest. Like, my favorite's probably going to be a hard one to choose. Honestly, a hard one to choose. Like, I like the black, I like the brown, I like the red, and they could be all worn with very different outfits. It's a hit. I think that piece is sweet. That is not. I'm really liking the outwear in this collaboration. Next we move into the soccer jersey or hockey jersey, whatever you want to really call it. It is in collaboration as well with Mitchell and Ness. I just realized that from the co-branding down there and the branding down there. So it's a three-way collaboration on this one. Again, because of the fit, I'm not hugely into it. I like mine super oversized, but I like its blocky text on the back and on the front. That's fun, but yeah, it needs to be a lot bigger. It does come in a variety of different colors, and I like the two colors it features in. I think I would say my favorite color out of the two is going to be the black out of those. Next we move into the Skekkum hoodies, which I am hoping that graphic on the front there is embroidered, a patch, something. I want it to be textured. If it's just a print, it is a bit of a letdown, but I feel like they're going to put in that effort. They've got like just an embroidery, a puff print, whatever. Don't leave it as just like a normal print. I think that'll kind of ruin it. We've got the Street as usual 2021 WTAPS Supreme logo on the back. I think that's nice. It looks quite nice there. We've got the other colors showcased to us. I think my favorite's going to go to the white. Honestly, I think the white one is hitting the most for me, just because the letters are like really pronounced there. I like that they've chosen a green as well, a nice olive green. It works well with WTAPS' military gear that they've done in the past. And the black one, safe, easy to wear as well. I just think the letters look a little bit nicer on the white there. We've got the crewneck sweater coming up next with that same graphic that we saw on the padded vest. It's all right. It's not bad. It's just that there are a lot more other pieces in this collab that I would prefer, but still a solid piece. If you just want a nice co-branded crewneck sweater that isn't too adventurous, this would definitely be the piece for you. And yeah, all the colors are solid. We move into the Sukim Tea, a nice little co-branded tee. I could see myself wearing the white one. It'll probably come in a black and green like the hoodie. Oh, no green, just black or white. Solid colors to choose though. That's the only colors I really wear. So that works out very, very well for me. We'll then move into the beanies that we saw as well. Works really well with the soccer/hockey jersey. If you're getting the jersey, I would recommend getting the beanie as well, because that would just look really nice as a fit. I think that's a solid piece. We've only got 4 more images. So up next we've got the skateboards. Same colors as the hoodies. We've got Street as usual on the front, I guess the front side, and then the back side we've got Skekkum written on it. Pretty solid. Not the most exciting board that I've seen in collaboration before, but who knows? There might be some further accessories that more appeal to me from this collab. We've got, what does it say? Visual up armored by WTAPS. Is it just an incense holder? Or can you actually use it? Because we didn't see any photos of it in someone's mouth. Is it just an incense holder? I feel like it's just an incense holder. Can you use this? Because I would. I would definitely use it. But can you? I don't know. It looks cool though. Even if it's just a little accessory to hang up on your shelf. This is the few times that I think a Supreme accessory is actually speaking to me a little bit. But yeah, I don't mind it too much. We've got one more image, which is just the packaging for it. Okay, nothing too crazy there. Yeah, look, okay. All in all, I am quite happy with this collaboration. Like, there's nothing here that I'm like, It is disgusting. I would never wear this. I would wear everything from this collaboration. Do I have my preferences on which pieces I would pick up first? Yes, of course I do. My favorite piece from this collab is gonna go to the Varsity. I have to do it. I've got a whole collection of Varsities. I would still buy this Varsity. 100% on board. You guys know I love my vintage collegiate American silhouettes and styles and stuff. So when I see something like this, I'm on board. I'm fully on board. Unless this is like $1,500 US, then I'm off the ship. I'm off board. But it's a sick piece. Which color do I prefer? Not even something that I want to put into consideration until I see that price tag, which we will cover in the drop list video. I do love the furry, fully zipped up coat here. That's a sweet piece as well. The armored vests are awesome. I would have liked to see more double taps looking pieces in this collaboration. As much as it's an awesome collaboration, it definitely is catered more towards Supreme, which makes sense. It's releasing in Supreme's collection. But I would have liked to see more military stuff to like really, you know, confirm with us that it is a double taps collaboration, because there's not a lot here that I guess really says it is a double taps collab to me. Besides the obvious branding and everything like that, there's not a lot of double taps flair here, I guess. Or maybe I'm just completely incorrect in saying that because I don't follow double taps as closely as a lot of other people do, and maybe it's pointing references to a lot of past releases that I'm just not understanding. But it definitely feels like more of a Supreme collab, but it's still a good collab nonetheless. I would love to own a bunch of the outwear from this collaboration. But yeah, now it's your turn, guys. Let me know how you feel about this Supreme Double Taps collaboration that's releasing in week 15 down in that comment section below. Well, that's all there is really to be said about this Double Taps Supreme collaboration. It is releasing December 2nd for most of the world, and then the 4th for Japan. Look, I'm happy with it. I think it's fun. There's a lot of pieces I can see myself wearing. Not obviously now. Even if I wore that varsity jacket, I'd be sweating. The only thing that I could really wear in this collaboration right now is the jersey and the tees. That's it. So I'll be buying it for the fall winter season when it hits down here again. But I mean, the varsity, the faux fur jacket, the crew neck wasn't too bad. I don't mind the vest. Not really something that I would buy and wear over the other pieces, but still a solid piece nonetheless. The hoodie's not too bad. Again, I'm happy with this collab, man. I could see myself wearing a lot of it, but I want to hear from people that are actually going to pick it up, because I bought some more undercover recently and I can't buy anything from this collaboration because I bought some undercover. I know, I'm addicted to Undercover by Jun Takahashi, but he releases some solid pieces. I want to hear from you guys that can actually buy this collab. What are you going to be picking up? What are you feeling? What are you not? Let me know down in that comment section below. And of course, if you guys want me to keep covering upcoming Supreme collaborations, upcoming Double Taps collaborations, you got to give me the 3 indicators. You got to like this video, you got to leave a comment in that comment section down below, and of course, the big one that you got to leave me is to subscribe to the channel. I again want to thank you guys for helping me reach the subscriber milestone of 3,175 subs. Will we hit 3,200 by the end of 2021? Up to you guys. I can't change it. I mean, I can try my best, but I can't change the outcome. Hopefully with your guys' continuous support we can, but let's just try and aim for 3,180 first, and then we'll worry about that other milestone later. But that is everything to be said about the collaboration, guys. Good luck to all you guys out there looking to pick up from this collab, and get ready. I will be doing the drop list video for week 15 further down the line, so stay tuned for that. But until the next Supreme video, until the next Double Taps video, until the next Streetwear Talk video in general, I'll catch you later.